Hi guys, it's Cyndi, aka Disney Queen. I know I have been missing in action for a little while, so I thought I would give an update. And also, Roxana from Life with Roxana tagged me in a video, and the video is give 5 things that you are thankful for. And being that it is Thanksgiving week, I thought this would be the perfect time to do this video. Um, just a little short update. The reason I've been kind of absent is 3 weeks ago. I want to say it's 3 weeks ago. My husband was admitted into the hospital, and since that time, we have been dealing with some more health issues that he has. He's doing a lot better, but if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that he has started taking dialysis, and so 3 times a week now we are at the hospital so that he can take dialysis. At some point down the line, we are going to have to look into kidney donations. So if you are a person that prays, because if you know me for any length of time, you know that I am a Christian, and so I definitely believe in prayer. And I would even say my first thing that I am thankful for is all of the prayers that have gone up on behalf of my family, and especially the prayers that people have sent up for my husband. I don't know how we would have gotten through the last year and a half if it wasn't for family and friends praying for us. So that is top on my list of things that I am grateful for. I am grateful for people who pray for us, because I do believe in the power of prayer, and I do believe it is what has kept us this last year and a half. So that would be the number one thing that I am grateful for. Another thing that I'm thankful for is my family. I'm grateful for family. My mom and my sister and my cousins and aunts and uncles. I don't know what I would do without my family. Now, my immediate family is my husband and my children, and of course, I'm grateful for them. But I have a really big, large family, and we're very, very close. And so, I have cousins who are like brothers. I have cousins who are like sisters to me. Um, Aunts and uncles who were like second moms and dads. And so, uh, again, I would not have been able to get through the last year and a half if I did not have the family that I have. I don't know what I would do with them. They have helped us um, spiritually, financially, um, but most of all, they've just helped us by being a support system, someone we can call on when I need to talk. I have one cousin in particular who I call my twin, um, and she calls me every week to check on me. Every Wednesday, without fail, she calls and checks on me. And there are times when we just, laugh, but then there are times where she lets me cry. Um, if I need advice, or if I just need somebody to just listen, or a sounding board, she's there. Um, I don't know what I would do without this cousin, because she just, she accepts me for who I am. She loves that I love Disney. She loves that I love to decorate. She accepts all of those things about me. She doesn't think it's weird. And so I can talk to her about just about anything. And I know that she won't judge me for who I am. So I would definitely say prayers, my close family and friends. One thing that I am really thankful for is my children. Um, I know I get on their nerves because I'm a worrier by nature. So, on top of worrying about my husband, I worry about them. But my children have been there for us. And, you hear about people who don't have a relationship with their children, or don't have a relationship with their parents. And I just find that that is so sad because that should be your lifeline. Like your mom and dad should be your lifeline. If you had, some of us didn't have a dad, but we had moms, or vice versa. Whatever. But my relationship with my children is really important to me, and I am just so thankful that I have my three heartbeats that I do have in my life. So that would be number three. Number four, I am thankful for the community of friends that I have through YouTube. I have friends who were friends because of Disney. I have friends because of years ago when I used to do scrapbooking. Um, I have friends who were church friends who have been lifelong friends. I have a best friend another person that I know I can call no matter what I'm going through, that she will listen. Whatever she's going through, I'll listen. I know if I called her in the middle of the night, that she would come. When you have family, like that's a special, special bond. But when you have friends like that, I have a friend that I met through Disney that I can call and talk to no matter what. And I can't even tell you what her and her family have done for us. I have friends on YouTube that I know if I send them a message and say, could you lift up a prayer on our behalf? I know that they are praying for us. I, I, I started YouTube a while ago, but I think 2 years ago was when I really got serious about it. And so even though I don't get to come on as much as I used to, um, the bonds, the friendships that I've formed from being on YouTube, like I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. That has meant a lot to me. I'm not going to mention names, but there's just people that I know that think about, pray for me, check on me, that are YouTube people. People I've not met in person. I just consider that something to be thankful for because, social media gets a bad name and sometimes it's not always good and the feedback can be mean and ugly. But I haven't experienced that. Um, Years ago, I met a bunch of ladies through scrapbooking, and we are still friends today. We don't see each other. Most of us don't even live in the same state, but we met through social media, online, and remain friends. Same with the Disney community. Outside of the YouTube community of Disney, I met Disney friends through a planning board, and we became long time friends. Like, we've been friends, goodness gracious, 12, 13, 14 years um, through that. So social media can get a bad name, and I know there's a bunch of crazy stuff going on right now with YouTube, and you just don't know like where it's going to be in another year, in a couple of months. But the friendships that I've gained through that, I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. And even if YouTube, by some craziness, is no longer an option for a lot of us, um, I will still have those friends, So that I am very, very, very thankful for. I would say the fifth thing I'm thankful for, and you might see a running theme here. All of my thankfulness is around friends and family, and I'm sorry that's my five things, but my fifth thing is I'm just thankful that my husband is still here. I'm thankful that we're seeing another Thanksgiving, that we have Christmas ahead. Now, Christmas for us is going to be different this year. It's not going to be a lot of decorating and putting up gifts, or buying a lot of gifts. But you know what? I'm becoming okay with that, because things are just things, but friends, relationships you have with people, that's way more important than things. I recently saw a YouTuber who said that as much as she loves YouTube, as much as she loves Disney, she was just starting to be overwhelmed by all of the things that she had gotten hooked into doing on YouTube. And I can so relate to that. I love holidays. I love Thanksgiving. I love Christmas. I love Easter. I love 4th of July. And for a lot of years for me, it was about, decorating and doing the things and giving the gifts. And I love birthdays. You guys know I love celebrating my birthday. Um, and I love receiving gifts. But if I haven't learned anything that I've learned in the last year and a half, and especially in the last 3 or 4 weeks, is that um, if I had to choose between the things and my family and my friends, I would choose my family and my friends. So right now, just the fact that my husband is still here, just the fact that he's getting the help that he needs, um, and he's feeling better, guys. That's another thing. I didn't always talk about it, mostly because he's a very private person. But he, in the last couple of months, he had not been feeling well. And so to see a difference in him now, um, that just makes me happy. And so I am just so grateful and thankful that he has doctors who cared enough to say, look, we need to fix this right now, and you need to come in today. Like, he went in for a regular doctor's appointment, and they saw him and said, you can't go home, you need to be in the hospital immediately. And he didn't want to go, he really didn't. But in the long run, it's been what he needed, and I am just so thankful that he is still here, because it could have been different. It really could have been. So I am thankful for prayers from family and friends. Thank you, those of you who have, even on YouTube, have extended prayers on our behalf. I'm thankful for my family, my cousins and my aunts and my uncles and my sister and my mom, for just being there. I'm thankful for my children and the fact that we have a relationship, and that they care enough to be there. That doesn't always happen. I've seen, just with us going back and forth to the hospitals and him being having to be taken care of, that not everyone has that. So I am just so thankful that we have that. I'm thankful for the community that I've been a part of, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's through Disney, whether it's been through scrapbooking, people who I've met through ministry opportunities. I'm just thankful that I have that large array of people all over the world who are praying for us. People that I met on Twitter. I mean, people I met on Instagram. The fact that there are people praying for us, that makes a difference. And I am very, very thankful on this Thanksgiving that my husband is still here to enjoy the holidays with us. And God willing, we'll be here for many, many more Thanksgivings and Christmas. So, Roxana, this can't have come at a better time. I love this tag. It's a simple tag. It's not necessarily related to Disney, but it is Thanksgiving week, and I really, really hope that you all have if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I really hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope that you remember the reason why we are celebrating Thanksgiving, and as Christmas creeps up on us, I hope you remember the reason why we are celebrating Christmas. I don't know what will be on my channel in the next couple of months, because my focus is on taking care of my husband. And so when I can pump out a video, I will. If you don't see me for a little while, just know I'm okay. It's just that right now, the number of subscribers and the number of people who watch the video, or how many likes or dislikes or whatever, that's just not as important right now. And so I'm going to say, like I always say, thank you so much for stopping by. If you want to, you can like the video. If you want to, you can subscribe. But really, mostly, I hope that you have a blessed Thanksgiving and a blessed Christmas. And until I see you next time, have a blessed day. Bye.